Just do a paradox run. That's a good point. Just do a paradox run. Ah! Get out of here, out of the way, robot. Get out of the way, pilot. Get out of the way, marine. Ah, there you go. Paradox run. Let's frickin' do it. I don't know if we have a random statted paradox run. I don't know if I accidentally like disabled that part of the mod or if it's actually gonna work correctly. You know what? We're gonna find out in about 2 seconds. All right, those are really tiny bullets. They're adorable and adorably tiny. Look at the Winchester shots. Robot BCDD20T. I don't want to do a robot BCDD20T run. That just sounds nightmarish. What's our damage look like? 1, 2, 3 shots to kill an enemy? That seems about standard. Rate of fire seems about standard. So really, we just have really tiny, tiny, tiny bullets, a fast shot speed, and a high capacity in the clip. But we have -1 HP. Our damage might actually be like really high right now. Hard to say. Hard to say. It's killing the dynamite bulletkin in 2 hits, but he was never really a tanky enemy to begin with. And I'm pretty sure the Winchester one-shot the standard bulletkins on the first floor anyway, so I don't think that's a sticking point. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we're doing more damage than we should because I think red shotgunners are like 7 or 8 hits on the first floor usually, so we might have a small damage upgrade. Wind-up gun, I don't think would even be that good. Oh, you know what? Wind-up gun would be good. Due to the nature of how the item works, it is actually a benefit, I think. Because it's gonna have a lot of shots before it gets to the slow shots. The bad shots, the weak shots probably makes most sense. Ultimate noob, you're gonna get some cake. Oh, sounds delicious, save some for me. Get a scope. Is Gunslinger more OP than Bullet now? Gunslinger is insanely OP compared to the Bullet. Gunslinger is, like, absurdly powerful. Like, what's so good about the Bullet? What's so good about the Bullet is that he has a sword that, you know, breaks bullets, and he's immune to contact damage. That's pretty powerful, right? That's pretty good. What's powerful about the Gunslinger? How about the fact that he has every synergy at all times? As long as it's related to a gun, obviously, but that's unbelievably strong. You know, just think about the item quality. What does the Bullet have? He has a green level gun. Green level guns mean that you have to be using the gun to get the benefit of it. Okay, so fine. It's a good gun. What does the Gunslinger have? An S-level passive that's always active at all moments. I know which one I'd rather have. You hate cake and pie, says the words. You hate cake and pie? Here's the thing, I'm not a big pie fan. We have to be doing more damage. It's not normal for the Winchester to be one-shotting everything, but I don't know, maybe. I'm not a big pie fan. You know, like lemon meringue pie, apple pie, insert pie, chicken pot pie. But admittedly, I'm a big fan of cake. I love cake. I could eat a whole cake like in one sitting. It's disgusting, I know, and I would get a major sugar high, but it's so good to have a good cake. You wanna know what? Do you want to know what my favorite cake is? Like a tres leche cake. Oh, it's so good. So delicious. You make a thin cake. Not thin, a not very dense cake, a light cake. You cover it in milk and cream and it's just so freaking good. You're eating red velvet cake from the Cheesecake Factory. Red velvet cheesecake. Pretty good. Cheesecakes are pretty good. Not my favorite. Not my favorite. It's more of a, I mean, cake is normally a dessert. It's not like it's a meal, but it's weird. Like cake, like a piece of regular cake, I could see that just being like a snack, but a cheesecake, it feels a little bit like too much like a dessert, you know? Like something you need to have after a regular portion of a meal. I don't have Spring Hill boots anymore. I hate this game. I hate Spring Hill boots. I know we don't have it right now, but we just had it in the last run, and I thought I still had it. God dang it. Oh my god. I will never be able to function in this game as long as Spring Hill boots is an item. Every time I make the exact same stupid mistake. I hate it. Also, we have cheaper shop prices, which is nice. Okay, we have cheaper shop prices. We have the keys necessary to open the chests. We can't open this one if we're gonna go to the oubliette, and I think we should. Lowercase r is nice though. No synergy for it. And we are done with the floor, except for the water barrel, which we did do? Oh no, there it is. Good. Okay, you know what, go over here. No, go over here. Go over here, then over here, then over here, then over here. Open it up and down we go. I either forget I have them or think I have them in the next run. My brain cannot handle Spring Hill boots. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Is it the item? Is it me? Is it good? Is it bad? I don't know. But I can never remember for the life of me that I have Spring Hill effing boots. Or don't have them. Sugar cream pie for the win. That's pretty good. By the way, we have a item here. It's the red bandana. You want to know why I'm using it, even though I don't like this item? Because I actually have made a small adjustment to the item in my mod. And as a result of having made an adjustment to the item in the mod, I'm going to talk about Bloodied Scarf for just a moment. Bear with me, please. Bloodied Scarf. In Farewell to Arms, should have not gotten hit there. Whee! In Farewell to Arms, there was a change made to Bloodied Scarf, and that is that the camera zooms out whenever you use Bloodied Scarf, and it kind of makes it, in my opinion, a little bit more difficult to use, because you can't focus, like, you have to realign where you're aiming whenever you use the Bloodied Scarf. So I actually, in my mod that I'm playing right now, I have adjusted it so that Bloodied Scarf now no longer affects the camera zoom. There is an option for that. It's, oh my god. It is Bloodied Scarf Camera, which is currently enabled. And the second change I made to Bloodied Scarf is that one thing that I really did not like about it is that if you're up against a wall, you couldn't dodge roll. Hitting the dodge roll button literally didn't do anything. Well, I've changed that, so now it will actually dodge roll if you're up against a wall. It'll go through the animation, it'll clear bullets that are around you, so if you wanted to, you can just kind of like spam the dodge roll in a corner. But that was something that I think needed to be changed. Well, that's neat. Because it was awkward when you went to make a dodge roll and then your character would just literally stop moving. So, I made a couple of changes to Bloodied Scarf. I'm going to play with it now, just to kind of see if I still hate the item or if I like it. Maybe just making those two small changes kind of fixed it in my brain, and now I'll actually be able to use this item correctly, quote unquote. It's a good item. It's a powerful item. It doesn't make you invincible. It just makes it, you know, so you can teleport, of course. You do block bullets whenever you teleport. And, you know, people say that I can just, you know, teleport back and forth, break bullets, be nearly invincible, but it's not technically invincible. Because you can get hit by beams, and you can get hit by really fast projectiles as well. But I'm gonna give it a shot. We're gonna use the Bloodied Scarf here and check it out. I think our damage is low, because the grenades are taking 4 hits to kill. I don't remember them taking 4 hits to kill. Whatever it is, our damage is about normal, you know? I wish I could have bought that on the last floor. You can skip the 2 walls that need to be blanked with the scarf to do the rat fight. Yes, you can. That's a bug, though. I mean, you may have noticed on the last floor, I was trying to use it to go to the secret room that we had discovered, but I couldn't actually blink into the secret room until I had discovered the secret room properly, and so it did mean that I couldn't, cheese that access. Maybe it would work on another room, but it wasn't working in that secret room. Maybe it's because I was not in the room, though. Maybe it's because it was not connected to the room I was currently in, which I guess could have been it. Okay, don't blink over a table, Abe. That'll just get you frickin' killed. I should be using the hold to blink more often, because if you tap it, you do a little blink. Oh! And if you hold, you do a targeted blink. Of course, the other reason why I don't love Bloodied Scarf is because your dodge is no longer mouse down, it's mouse up, but small price to pay for an item, I guess. It could be good, could be bad, but I'm just gonna use it. I'm not gonna complain about it. Has dodge roll not made a portal gun? Is there a portal gun sprite in the game? There might be, but that might have been added in by Mod the Gungeon as a test gun. But I thought there was a portal gun sprite for the game in the game files. I gotta actually remember that I can use the blink. But sometimes it is in my best interest to blink around an enemy. Oh, we're Goliath. Thank you for the 12 bits. We have very fast projectiles. It's kind of nice to have projectiles that, I mean, they're not instantaneous, but I don't have to aim ahead of the enemies too much here. Ammo, good. We'll take it and we'll switch over to the special loot. Why? Why not? Is this like a theme, like a proper theme for something, or is this just like a song that they made up for this item for this game? Need to get familiars. What's the over-under you think on us actually getting familiars in this run? Have a key. Let's open the red chest. Even if it's a gun, it's actually frost bullets, which is really nice. Bum bada bum bum bum. Use Winchester Marine. Okay, apparently we're just in like Trap Room Alley here. Let's go this way. Clear. I mean, poison immunity is fine. Oh, we started with the Ring of Mimic Friendship. Ring of Chest Vampirism? Ring of Chest Vampirism. Oh, you don't say. Oh, okay, well, I mean, we'll sell it. Because it's garbage. Oh, hey, I have money. I can buy some keys. What if it was a Gungeon rap that slowed down? I can't. My brain can't even comprehend what that would sound like. Go the Gungeon too. Was that the Nuclear Throne rap? I can't remember. Oh, I walked directly into that one. I thought I would have had a dodge roll, but then I realized, wait a minute. It's gonna take me a little while to wrap my head around. Oh. Don't expect this to be a run where you see excellent, amazing play, okay? Loot's music seems to be original. As far as I can tell, it doesn't reference anything directly. That's pretty good. Oh, those are not snipers. I put myself in a bad situation just rushing out there really quickly. It's like, I'm just gonna teleport up there and then kill the snipers before they have a chance to react. Oh god, they have auto fire! Look at the tiny bullet. Bullet. That's what she said. I think the Blink teleport is pretty good against Blobulord, at least. Nuclear Throne has a rap? Yeah, the YV, well, I think it does, but it also has the YV music too, right? Lowercase bullet. Lower uppercase, actually. Ah. By the way, bullet. God, this gun has better DPS than bullet gun. Until we get a synergy with it anyways. I don't know, Winchester's rifle? Because we have a high clip capacity, we could just like alternate two guns without even needing to reload, yeah. I could use the loot. Bong ba dong 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 bong da dong dong dong. Use the loot and actually not hit the boss at all because the shots are very spread out. Gotcha. I broke that bullet on purpose. I don't want to use the grenade launcher because we're going to need ammo on the next floor anyways. And the grenade launcher I'm going to use for the next floor's boss if we don't get anything better. You know what? We have a higher clip capacity. Bullet gun has ammo almost at the top of the screen. Should be using this. That's a mimic. It's a mimic! Which means double items, right? Oh, hell yeah. Alright, well if you have double items, and we froze you instantly, that's real good. Wow, that freezes in one shot? Oh, hey everybody. I did not realize the grenade launcher would freeze an enemy in one shot. That seems amazing. You know, that seems like exactly something that we would want on this run. We need some way of kind of dealing with enemies that could... When did I get a green Guanstone? I think we just picked it up, right? Yeah, we just picked it up. Must have. It's gonna be good for dealing with annoying enemies that are big and tanky. And maybe jammed. Yeah, wall mimics will drop one item, and the pedestal mimics will drop an extra item. Again, I'm not really happy about that. I think it's too strong. But then again, I haven't seen more than like one wall mimic since Farewell to Arms came out. So for all I know, it's perfectly reasonable because wall mimics are garbage and they suck. But I don't know. You know, when I heard that wall mimics were... Oh! I forgot that would teleport through the wall. When I heard that wall mimics were getting an item, I thought that it would be like... They would drop money, they would drop a blank. You know, something like that. But the fact that they drop like a full item is just like ridiculous. You have to fight a boss in order to get an item in Gungeon, and they're just giving you one for a wall mimic? That makes no sense. That makes absolutely no sense to me whatsoever. Yo! Saved 2252. Thank you very much for that extremely generous cheer there. Found you on YouTube with Dark Souls, really. I'm not known for Dark Souls, but thank you very much anyways. I had a lot of fun playing Dark Souls. That was my first time playing Dark Souls 3, and I enjoyed the crap out of it. Am I gonna play Sekiro? I very well might. You know what? If it's for you, maybe I will. Maybe I will. I've been hearing, you know, really good things about Sekiro, so I would totally do it. How are you not dead yet? Okay, let's try the grenade launcher trick. It freezes them in one shot! That's fantastic! Sekiro. Sekiro? Sekiro. I keep calling it Sekiro with like a long E. Hey, club and pea shooter, everybody. But it's not that, it's Sekiro. Okay. Sekiro. Sekiro. Sekiro? Sekiro. You've only seen one playthrough, says Mud. I've watched a little bit about it, so it wouldn't be like 100% blind, but you know, there's a lot of exploration in that game. I watched my friend Chris play a fight against a giant monkey. Is that a spoiler? Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Blank that out. Beep. Chris can pronounce it. It's a lot different from a regular Souls. It is, because I think that the idea is that it kind of reminds... What hit me? Was it you? I think the thing is it reminds people a lot more about Bloodborne. Because in Bloodborne you are, you know, you're not... Although... Does it really remind people about Bloodborne? Because you're still able to block in Sekiro. God, now I'm just like probably horribly pronouncing it in the other direction. You're supposed to work on your cosplay. Ooh, what cosplay? Alchemic. Are you gonna... You should cosplay as Paradox and then just like find a way to turn yourself into a cosmic horror. Something everyone can enjoy. 360 yes scope. God, GDI. God dang it. Ever since they changed it so that you can no longer get infinite damage with it, you can't one-shot bosses with 360 yes scope anymore. I never had an opportunity to break the game with it. I'm so sad. I really wanted to break the game with the 360 yes scope, but I couldn't. I couldn't do it. By the way, if you have the Op, Snow Synergy, and 360 yes scope, you can break the damage cap. No, I don't think you can. You can. Oh, you're saying... Oh, I know what you're saying. You're saying the wolf, right? Sniper wolf, because if you're standing still, you'll get the damage bonus. So if you stand still and do the circling, you could probably get to break the cap. Is that what you're saying? Bound Hades? Because that would make sense. I can't break the barrels anymore. Because otherwise, I'm just confused. Mr. Bound Hades! I can't roll into enemies to kill him anymore, and I can't roll into the barrels. It's kind of a bit of a detriment, but it's not too bad. HP. You know what? I'm actually okay having that. That's right, because you can't really roll around as much like you would in Souls. Maybe that's what I was trying to think of. I know that the Op has a Snow Synergy where it turns into a freezing sniper rifle, but I didn't think that did a lot of extra damage. But I'm firing my gun so slowly. It's like, totally you have a sniper rifle, right? But yeah, I guess if you have, like, here's the thing. If you have over 1,000 damage on a single shot, you can break the damage cap. previously, you could spin around infinitely and get infinite damage, and that's how you could easily break the 1000 damage. They took that out so you can only spin at most 5 times in a short period of time to get the damage bonuses. So you can only stack the damage 5 times with the 360 yes scope. It still does a F ton of damage. You know, we can have a... Oh, the dodge roll was changed! We can still have a very powerful gun. Alright, no! The dodge roll's changed! Oh my god. Okay, you die. You die. Spin to win. Smack him. Break these stupid bullets. Accidentally I need a new gun for this. You know what? Bullet gun, probably, to break the missiles. I hate it. Here's the thing, okay? Look. Yeah, sometimes I forget I don't have Spring Heel boots, or I forget I have Spring Heel boots, but it's, you know, forgetting it isn't gonna screw me over. Whenever I've got this GD scarf on, and I forget, it always screws me over, every time. I am so bad at this game. You think Gunslinger's not bad, but the Paradoxum Bullet is better? It's, you know, to each their own. Here's the thing about Paradox. What if you start with, you know, a sawed-off shotgun and the Polaroid picture? You're basically the convict. Does that make you better than the Gunslinger? I doubt it. Cheaper shot prices. We should buy everything. Minecraft 1.14 Village and Pillage came out today. I haven't been following anything about Minecraft, so I don't even know what those are. Let's buy it all. Buy it all! I don't know what those... what that updated Minecraft version actually does. I've been following the Gungeon updates. Okay, we're leaving. Get me out of this floor. I hate it. I hate that we only have 3 HP. We flawless no bosses. But we're just gonna get better. We gotta get better if we're gonna live, and we're gonna win. You know, I'm kind of tempted, just like, use the sniper rifle for combat. Okay, that's a little overkill, but you know, you got the idea, right? Should be able to kill, you know, most every enemy in one shot. Come here, guys. He gets my bullet effects? He got freezing shots on him, and he's got tiny little bullets. It's adorable. He's got the smallest shotgun I've ever seen. Share the love, says Cheese Baron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, trying to. There we go. It's weird. It's kind of actually hard to tell that I have the synergy active because of the fact that we are a cosmic horror. It doesn't like line up properly, the outline. It's very strange. You can't even do Beholster without taking damage. You won't survive Rat with the Scarf. I could survive the Rat with the Scarf. Wanna know why? Because it's a harder fight. And because it's a harder fight, I'm going to be paying more attention to it. I'm going to be thinking, okay, what do we have on this fight? Well, we have the Scarf. What are we going to do for this attack? We're going to do this. What are we going to do for this attack? We're going to do this. You know, in my mind, I'm going to think, how do we counter everything that's going on? And how are we going to counter everything that's going on? Well, we're just going to use everything at our disposal. You know, I actually think that the rat wouldn't be that bad. Now, that's second phase. First phase is a toss-up because the first phase sucks ass. And I hate it. I love that he has freezing shots. Look, I do talk about the bloodied scarf often. I make no apologies for it. People hating on Cheese Baron? I love cheese. We've gone through this discussion before, though. Although, unfortunately, when I went to the store yesterday, there was no cheese for sale. There was no sales, no cheese sales. I did drive to the store in the pouring rain. Actually, I didn't drive to the store in the pouring rain. I drove home on my bike, and I was completely soaked by the time I got home. However, it was a lot of fun. I'm a very safe rider. I don't ride fast, but it was still a lot of fun to ride out in the rain and just get completely soaked. I highly recommend it. Miss me. Did I ever play Bastion? I have not played Bastion. Tiny bubbles in the wine. Might help if I lower the pitch a little bit. Tiny bubbles in the wine. That's a little bit better. I had to find the right pitch that worked for me. Bondstones? Hello? Lets my hair blow in the wind. Helmet or busts? So, no. I'll always wear a helmet. Use a Derringer. Alright. At least I get 3 shots with it. And the Derringer's damage is pretty, you know, decent anyways. What do we get? Mustache. Alright. Guns were we using? Right, bubble gun. Bubble gun! Tiny bubbles in the gungeon. You stand your case that Agnumen on the 4th secret floor is harder than the 1st and 2nd rat phase. Nah. I think I'd rather fight Agnumen, or I should say Cam Clark. I think I'd rather fight him than Rat 1. I'd rather fight Rat 2 than Agnumen, though. Unless I'm playing on DD20, in which case I might rather fight Agnumen, because I remember that... actually, I don't know if the game breaks horribly and causes you to take damage unavoidably in this, the new boss floor. Damn it. Oh, I got lucky there. We've done it. Mimic. Transistor, Pyre. I have never played those games either.
Chest.
Let's see. I didn't even realize it. We have freaking familiars. Let's go, my dudes. You got him. I wish you were doing a little bit more damage, but you got him. All right, I might need to help out a little bit. I like the bloodied scarf for this fight, I think. There we go.
Mimic.
Oxygen not included. You know what I really want to play? I really want to play RimWorld at some point, I think. I really enjoy those types of management games. Not like Factorio. I mean, I love Factorio as well, but like, I enjoy, Dwarf Fortress, RimWorld, building a city and kind of letting it function. Oh, which actually totally reminds me. There was a game that I missed getting a key for that I really wanted to play a Let's Look At for. I forget what the name of it was, but it's kind of like a RimWorld game where you build a colony for people, but it's set in space. You build a spaceship and you like travel around. I don't know if it's traveling the solar system or the galaxy, but you travel around getting in adventures with a crew, and you have to provide for them by building the ship. And you can get into ship battles, and you can board, and there's aliens that you have to fight and stuff like that. And it was actually a Kickstarter last month, and I was a little bit busy, and I didn't have time to look at it. And then when I decided to look at it, it was already, they were done with the Kickstarter, and I need to contact them and be like, hey, I would love to, let's look at this game at some point. It's not FTL, but it did remind me of it because, oh, that's a rainbow enemy. Thank you for killing him very quickly. I wanted to look at it because it seemed like something that would be like right up my alley. Yo, I'm loving the tiny bubble gun. It's so adorable. Tiny bubbles in the wine. No! Dodge roll failed. Well, I failed, really. Money's gone. RimWorld is what Oni is based on. I don't know what Oni is. Tiny bubbles. Yeah, come at me, bullets. You'll live to regret it, or not. We should be doing this. Now, I imagine that the guy that has the gun is going to be getting a damage upgrade from this, but what's going to happen to the guy that blanks, the guy that stuns? They don't have a speed upgrade at all. They're still moving at the same base speed. Starship Theory? If you're talking about the one I was talking about, that doesn't sound familiar, but admittedly, I do not remember the name. Oh, no! I had to stop playing. I'm picking up the ammo for this, but I'm not going to use it anymore. I don't understand that gun. Like, I don't understand what the point is of making the familiars better when the familiars suck anyways. Except for it to just be like meme potential a little bit. Like, I can just do more damage by shooting my gun. And it's not like it's a passive effect. I mean, it is a passive effect, but it's not like it doesn't use ammo. It does. You can only do it a limited length of time anyways. I will say, I do like being able to dodge roll through walls when I remember it. That's right. Yes. Bullet. Starmancer is most likely the game. No, it was not Starmancer. That name just doesn't ring a bell at all. Starship Theory actually reminds me of it. I don't have my browser open. It might actually be Starship Theory. The word theory in particular kind of reminds me of it for some reason. Oh, I guess I thought I was gonna get stuck on the wall. I did not. Dun 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 dun. Even Bubblegun is starting to not be so good, and mostly I think it's because Bubblegun just the bullets are too small. The bullets are the exact opposite of enormous. I guess we can just use lowercase r. Oh, bullet. Oh god. Thank you.
Chest, mimic, chest.
At least with lowercase r we know exactly what we're getting. We're getting a gun that is double damage. Except it's not, wait, it's not double, it goes from 2.5 to 5.5, or is it goes from 2 to like 3.5 or something, or 2 to 5.5, I don't remember. Whatever it is, lowercase r is really good once you get a single synergy for it. It's just a theory, I get it. You're fired. Whatever happened to like reality game shows? I don't see them anymore. Then again, I don't watch TV. I watch YouTube and Twitch for my entertainment. So I don't know. Maybe you know, Cash Cab is still rolling around somewhere. Apparently, it's a mimic. You know what? So I was reading the Gungeon patch notes a while back, and I forget which patch this was, but I think they fixed it so that you don't get stuck on the turret anymore. It has no collision. It's freaking wonderful. Because previously I was getting stuck on it whenever I was using it, but that has changed. It's a good item now. Portable turret, you get a thumbs up. However, I'm gonna keep the drill because, you know, we got the drill. Might as well sell it. There you go. Hold on. There we go. But yeah, they fixed the problem that I was having with portable turret, which is I kept getting stuck on it. And now you don't get stuck on it anymore. It's freaking wonderful. Space Haven. That might have been the one I was thinking of. Space Haven. But maybe it was Starship Theory. I don't know. It's one or the other. But it seems like a you know, fun idea for a game. You mix, like, you know, like random encounters and stuff of FTL. You have the colony management aspects of a Rim world. Balanced as all things should be. That sounds very familiar. I think it's that game, Space Haven. If that's what the tagline is and you're not just making a joke. We don't need Casey. It's too late in the run to have a Casey run. It's gonna... We don't even need RC Rocket. We got a ton of money that will take it. Ultimate Noob! See you later. Thanks for stopping by. It's a shame that Cash Cab ended. Then again, I didn't watch it. I just know about it because it's kind of a meme. Balance as all things should be is from Avengers Infinity War. Maybe that's why it sounds familiar. I haven't even seen, like, the new Avengers movies at all. See my in-place dodge. It frickin' works! Or maybe I, like, read it on, like, a meme subreddit or something. And that's why it's stuck in my mind. Later. Okay, you teleported. You as a kill pillar, you do not actually have a scarf on. You should not be able to teleport. That is very rude, my friend. It was memed a lot. Alright. That's probably why that's stuck in my head then. Starship Theory is also not on Kickstarter. Then it's probably not that one then. I don't want the speed upgrade, but I'm gonna get it anyways. Maybe it'll actually work out well with the, oh, you know what? Got the frickin' drill! Of course we should buy the ring. I'm glad I came back to the shop. But I'll take the speed upgrade. Maybe we can actually get something fun to happen with that, combined with the bloodied scarf. The bloodied scarf of blood! Fire and bubbles. I don't know, fire and bubbles. Fire, bubbles, and ice. Yeah, that seems like a great combination. It looks exactly like him. Oh my god, what was that? You come! Thank you for the Twitch Prime sub, my favorite leper. Sorry, excuse me, my only leper. So don't die on me, please. Fat line, I'll use this gun instead. It solves the problem of what gun to use, it's new. It's new, and I still think it's a bit trash. But there we go. I'm also realizing with line gun, if we aim far away from us... No, that doesn't matter at all. I was like, the shot spread is gonna change. No, it doesn't matter. Except it kinda does. Here's what I don't understand, right? And I guess I'll demonstrate it after the room. But like, when I shoot the gun, all the shots, they come back to my gun, right? They kind of just like get sucked into the gun because they're going back in time. But when there's enemies on the screen, the bullet comes out of the wall, hits the enemy, and then curves away from my gun. Shouldn't it still go into my gun? Like this. Why are the bullets curving? I don't understand it. I thought the bullets should be traveling into my gun, but they're not. I don't know. It seems weird. Seems like it's not working correctly, but maybe it is working perfectly correctly, and it's entirely intentional. I don't freaking know. You comment has been a while. You've been too busy? That's alright. It has been pretty busy. I hope everyone had a enjoyable Easter, by the way. I'm only bringing this up now, 2 hours, 39 minutes, and 32 seconds into the stream, but I hope you guys did have a good Easter. Celebrating whatever you want to celebrate, including if it's just Candy Day, which is what I celebrate. Oh, it's out of ammo. What happened to my... for a second there I thought my membrane fired like 90 degrees to the right. This is very strange. The bullets are going back in time until they experience existing time, but they're still, like, they don't turn around and go back to the wall. I don't get why the bullets don't curve into the gun. Because here's the thing, if the bullet's traveling back in time, and it's originating from the gun, then it should still go into the gun at the end of it, right? It's not originating from the wall. Well, I guess it is if it's going back in time, but you know what I mean. I'm out of ammo. Oh god. My friend saved my life by stunning the enemies, and I ran out of ammo in bubble gun at the very worst possible moment, I think. Oh lord. Hey, +1 to bullet. Thank you. It's finally a freaking damage upgrade. I say finally, but fine. Palm Sunday? Like palm tree? Well, EduCom, thanks for stopping by even if you can't stay. I appreciate it, and I'll see you later. / next time / if we play Darkest Dungeon later. Oh, I'll see you then, my leper friend. Don't suck up my shots. It's very rude. I have not been using the scarf that much, admittedly. I really should try to use it more. You know, for something like Daruma as well. You know, I want to practice using the item so I get more comfortable with it in the future. But for the scarf, I just haven't been dodge rolling. And then when I do dodge roll, I just do like a short range blink. I need to be kind of abusing this more heavily, I think. Maybe you can get double damage off of the reflect by hitting an enemy with it. Time gun? Or membrane? Should probably use this and this. Do love slowing this boss down. Wow, and that only took like 6 shots. We get a map. And a fantastic gun. Oh, it's so good. Hey. Ah, Hyper Light Blaster. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good gun. Yes, I'm a devout believer in our God and Savior YV. Oh, praise be to the bullet god. Or would that be Caliber? Is Caliber our bullet god, or is it YV? Oh, okay. Oh, thank you, dodge roll. Invincibility. It seemed like it wasn't going to work, and that's like the exact situation that I worry about in non-modded Bloodied Scarf, but at least I did get the short period of invincibility. You know what? Okay. Time gun, the one that was not following the same path when hitting enemies. Yeah, okay. That's the one you were talking about. Ooh, big iron. That's a good synergy, too. Cast iron, right. I always forget the name of it, I just know that's a good synergy. It's like most of my experience in Gungeon. I don't remember, I just know that it's good. I gotta sneeze. Oh god. That guy is Rainbow. You see his face? And the fact that his bullets are moving really freaking fast? Ooh, Lord. And villain. Okay. Oh, I see what you mean. Say, that is extremely clever. It took me so long to realize it. Right, okay, so in Gungeon, when a bullet pierces, after it pierces, it does half damage. But what if Fatline, if it pierced through an enemy, it actually did double damage on the second enemy that the bullet hit because it's going backwards through time. Oh, it's brilliant. That is so goddamn clever. I love it. If it doesn't do that, I have to change it because that is such a clever idea. It makes perfect sense. Because it's using the mechanics of the game to create a unique effect with that gun. That's so good. Imagine going to a castle with a lockpick and a tiny laser pistol. Laser pistol. You kill some bullets with guns, then you get an R that says bullet. That you got a clown to follow you. Okay, Gungeon is a bit of a weird place, I admit. I never said it wasn't. Dun 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 dun. Alright, I'm gonna try the thing that people always tell me to do. Just dodge roll back and forth and you'll be invincible to all the damage. And yes, this will work most of the time, but it doesn't actually make you invincible. I've gotten hit doing that in the past, especially up against the Lich. Yeah, bullets that shoot guns that shoot more bullets. Isn't there like an item description in the game that's something to that effect? Let's go pick up like an owl or something. Oh, you know what? Amulet. Can't afford the owl. Can't afford the amulet, and we have a blanking familiar. It works. The game really does not like me teleporting over that spine. I like everyone normalizing the activities of Gungeon. You just happen to find 3 different rocket launchers and small lockboxes in this Gungeon castle dungeon. One would be weird enough. I guess it kind of depends on what kind of a castle you're going to. Alright, line gun. AKA fat line. I say line gun, that reminds me a little bit too much of Dead Space. I still think that the bullet needs to be like traveling into the gun, because otherwise it's not really going back in time. You know, emitting from the gun, but whatever. I didn't use big iron at all. Haha, you thought you could lock me out. Can we get a infinite effect for this in the mod? What do you mean infinite effects? Infinite effect for piercing? It just gets stronger and stronger? Hello? Thank you. Lord. This is the wrong direction, I think. Yep. What if a bulletkin got the bullet that shoots guns that shoot small bulletkin with the bullet? It's a bullet in the bullet in the bullet. I guess technically there's probably no reason why you couldn't make a bullet start with the bullet, but I don't know. Maybe their particular revolvers are special. Just take it for that. Admittedly, I've never tried to replace, you know, any of the attacks or weapons of enemies. I don't know if it works like that, you know? It'd be cool if it did, if you could just give them a gun and they would just shoot it. If that's not how the game actually functions, it would make a fantastic Gungeon mod. Any enemy, any gun. And it just like randomly makes bulletkins have random guns. So just think of a bulletkin having a fat line, shooting it, and then the bullet spawns behind you and then pierces you in the back. Oh, that would be so bullshit. It would be fantastic. I would love it. Well, this bulletkin has a makeshift cannon. Don't get hit by the makeshift cannon, bulletkin. This one's firing a full burst of Yari launcher. Ah, again, dodge is just a little bit off with this scarf still. I'm not using it. Oh well. Okay, I'm not really using it properly because what I should be doing is like teleporting around the room, but it starts to get a little bit hard to follow, even for myself. starts going back in time, but then it's interrupted by flowing time and continues as if it originated, giving it a new trajectory. That's not how tachyons work, Mud. You ever watch Star Trek? By the way, everyone's getting stunned because of the amulet that we picked up. Every time a blank happens, if you have an amulet, you get a small stun effect on top of whatever the actual effect of the amulet is. So, yes, it's lighting enemies on fire, but then it's also stunning them for a split second, which I do enjoy. It's helping out. Alright, give it to me. Okay. Just don't glitch out and have that enemy remain forever and I can't kill him and leave the room. Are my bullets tachyons? I think so. Hunter Seeker tables. I forgot about that. I thought that was with RPG. But maybe it's with both RPG and Commando. You know, RPG shots don't home. Commando shots home. So it's probably just Commando. I don't know what I'm thinking about with the RPG then. Am I thinking of the flak bullet synergy? Anti-aircraft or something? Oh! That time I just didn't really see it coming. Where are you, friend? There you are. I think my bullets are tachyons. Tachyons are particles that move faster than light. They've used for interstellar communication, as with all technology, it was eventually weaponized, so it does fire tachyon gun particles. Tachyon bullets. Tachyon bullets. Lightning bolt. I hate these guys. They're not bad. They're not difficult. It just takes a long time to kill them because they keep getting frozen. JD Games 3, thank you for the follow. Stop freezing him. All right, you know what? He's dying one way or another. He's either getting shot or he's getting dropped into a pit, for all I care. Oh, God. Whew. Luckily the dodge worked. It was really scary, though. I thought I could still hit these guys with the, Oh, God. I thought I could still hit them with the, flame hand, but I guess not. I know that they're immune to flare gun shots, but I thought the fat line would have still been okay. I do like that it goes through walls. Knock it out, knock it out, knock it off, phone. Knock it out. I don't know. Please reload. Alright, you know what? Oh my God. Waste of ammo. Why don't you? In the Gungeon, tennis balls are like Pokeballs, they summon dogs. If only! I don't even know why I didn't dodge there. Oh, right, Hunker Seeker tables. The explosion still hurts you? I thought that they... Oh my God. Alright, you know what? Hunter Seeker... Wrong gun. Where is it? There it is. I'm gonna get this one of these days. There we go. Oh my God. I took so much damage in this room. The first damage was because I didn't dodge for some reason. The second damage was because I didn't think the table was gonna hurt me, because I thought that they had fixed it. They didn't. Is that not my Gungeon philosophy, wasting ammo? I am a... Didn't we literally already do this room? Sorry, I was looking at the map. I thought... You hit me? I thought we had already done this room. All right, I'm taking a butt ton of damage on this freaking room. All right, you know what? Waste ammo time. Spam the shots. I don't care who dies, as long as someone dies. Oh my god. I thought I was on the other side of the wall. Or that I would be able to blink before I would fall in the pit. I don't know what my brain was thinking. Let's fight the Lich, get the hell out of here, finish this stupid run. Yeah, thanks for creating ice right in front of me. Although we do have heavy boots. No, we don't. Okay. At least I can just dodge roll into a wall. Is that too strong? You're rainbow. I don't know, maybe it's kind of strong. I'm pretty conservative with ammo. I like just using whatever's a good gun, though, you know? I use whatever gun I need to use. I use whatever gun that's fun. Alright. Infinite blinking. I'm gonna make someone happy. I don't know who, but someone out there is like, he's doing it. He's a believer! Infinite blinking! Hey, I took damage. I mean, I may not have been blinking fast enough, but I thought I was doing pretty good. Dum, 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 dum. Alright. Infinite blinking! You can't catch me, I'm the Gungeon man! Contact damage, I think, will still hurt me, so we gotta be a little bit careful about that. I do like blinking, like, the entire rocket. I got hit by something. Which, again, is why I don't often like you doing this kind of cheesing with the Bloodied Scarf, because it doesn't protect you from all damage. It only protects you for a limited period of time when you blink. You can still get hit by it. But anyways, there we go. No, I did not skip the dragon fight with the Bloodied Scarf. I fought the dragon. There we go. Good run. Also, Let Gabe, thank you for the resub. I think I missed that. I apologize if I did. But good run. We had a interesting time with Bloodied Scarf. I still think I'm not going to take it. And you know what? If it's your item, go ahead. If you love it, by all means, it's there for you. It's there to please you. But I think for me, I'm just going to pass it up. I don't like it. It's weird. It affects your dodge too much. I'm so used to it, to not having it, to having the regular dodge roll. But good run. The loot, I also don't really understand. Like, I know that it makes your familiars better, theoretically increases their damage, but without increasing their speed, like their rate of fire as well, it just seems not that amazing. You know, like, what if it made R2-G2 fire faster? R2-G2 is a familiar that is pretty decent, but pretty slow. What about increasing the rate of fire? What about increasing the rate of fire of Super Space Turtle, which in turbo mode fires more slowly for some reason, you know? I don't know. In any case, good run. At least we had +1 to bullets and a pretty decent selection of weaponry. We were never really left wanting as far as that's concerned. And we had the full payday synergy, which we've had about 6 million times. Cormorant, we've only had once. Save! Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. For the $50 donation, I think I should have a link to that somewhere as an option to support you. It definitely is. But thank you very much. For those of you on YouTube, hey, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs. Ignore the jostling bottle of water. Ignore the scarf monologue at the end of the episode. And I hope to see you here again for the next run of Enter the Gungeon.